Hey everybody, what is up? What is good? It's your boy Shonen Punch here, bringing you guys another live reaction. So today we're going to be live reacting to Death Battle's Hulk vs. Broly. I'm interested in seeing this one. I am not as familiar with the Marvelverse when it comes to all of the iterations of the Hulk, but I am a huge fan of Marvel, especially with everything that's been going on with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That has definitely pulled me in. So I'm not as, like I said, I'm not as versed as a lot of the other people out there. I don't read Marvel comics. I've never read a Marvel comic. I can tell you that right now. I have read a lot of manga though. I've read a lot of manga. I've watched pretty much every Dragon Ball Z movie there is. I've watched all the Broly films, so I'm excited to see this. I know that these two characters are two berserker type characters. Both of them are basically fueled by their anger and hatred and things like that or whatnot. Who do I think will win this matchup? If I'm being honest, if I'm being totally honest, even though Death Battle keeps having Superman do whatever he wants to doggone Goku, I feel when you're using Dragon Ball Z characters, Dragon Ball characters, Dragon Ball Super characters, it don't matter. If you're using a character from the Dragon Ball universe, those characters are on a completely different level. I'm talking about the things that they do, especially people like a Broly. It's just insane the scale of the characters in the Dragon Ball universe. Just because we see them destroying doggone planets and things like that or whatnot. I remember when Goku first went Super Saiyan God mode, and just his regular God, not Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan, but just Super Saiyan God. When him and Beerus was clashing, it sent shockwaves through the universe. Not the world, but through the freaking universe. I still don't understand how Goku lost that battle to Superman, but hey, if I know Death Battle's track record, they probably going to give this to Hulk. But before we even start, I'm going to make my prediction right now, and I'm going with Broly. I just feel that Broly is the way to go. And it'd be interesting to see how this goes if they start, you know, with both of them in their base forms. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're going to do to make the other person angry, so that way we can get the Hulk and we can get you know, Broly. It's like Super Saiyan Broly, legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Like let's get it. All right.
As primal as the ground we walk on and the air we breathe, anger can keep us alive or doom us forever.
Adventure Time, not Adventure Time, but freaking Gumball. That's a good show to watch. That's a fun show to watch. I don't know if I call it Adventure Time because it's not Adventure Time, but Gumball is fun.
Then there's Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball. He's whiz and I'm boosted.
Oh God.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Young Bruce Banner was a genius and the son of nuclear physicist Brian Banner,
who was just the absolute shittiest dad ever, complete with mom murdering and super baby slapping.
Super baby
Naturally
slapping.
distraught, Bruce's trauma due to parental abuse internalized itself as a second personality, an angry, childlike Bruce.
See, I never knew this because I didn't watch the
that angry shadow
I didn't read the, I'm about to say manga, but I didn't read the comics.
So like a total nerd who probably got beat up all the time.
He had that covered. During a gamma bomb test, Bruce was caught in the blast zone and absorbed enough radiation to, well, die.
Except he kind of didn't. Well, Well, not permanently. Instead, the bomb opened a door that let Bruce's alternate
See, I didn't know he had
step
alter
into the
ego.
world.
I didn't know that
Thus,
Hulk
using
started
his
as
anger,
alter
Bruce
ego.
Banner
I knew
transformed into the
that it
Incredible
was
Hulk.
gamma radiation that made the Hulk, but I didn't know it was an
The
actual
Hulk is
alter
one
ego.
of the strongest mother hubbers in all of Marvel.
He can lift a 150 billion ton mountain, shatter asteroids twice the size of Earth, leap into orbit from the ground, and even mess with the fabric of reality by punching.
Yeah,
Whatever a
see,
time storm
now
is,
looking at
he
this,
whips your ass,
I'm
he can
almost
punch it
sure that
and
Death
break
Battle is going to
time.
give Hulk
Hulk's
the victory.
absurd
That's why
power
looking
is
at
tied
these
to
comic
his
beats
rage.
that
The
like I
angrier
said, I
he
knew
gets,
nothing
the
about them.
stronger he becomes.
And according to almighty gods like the Beyonder, the dude's got no known upper limit. Though, to be fair, his body can't always keep up and will revert to Banner under too much pressure or too many puppies.
Emotions like rage are governed by an area of the brain known as the hypothalamus.
I wonder how they're gonna use
which
Professor
controls
Hulk.
Bruce's
That'd be
transformation.
interesting. I don't know
If
how
it's
they would
damaged,
incorporate it,
his
but
life
that
could
would be
put in
interesting.
jeopardy, like when Hawkeye pierced it with a special arrow Bruce himself designed.
Good thing the Hulk's a total tank who can keep fighting for days on end. Nothing short of literal gods are strong enough to take him down.
When
See,
he
they're gonna
does
maybe
take
go and
damage,
read
his
some
body
old
can
dog
heal
no
almost
Hulk
instantly,
comics.
even if his flesh has been vaporized or he's been cut into literal pieces.
The Hulk can adapt to any environment.
Hulk can be
imaginable,
cut into
whether
pieces
that's
and
just
still
straight up
live?
holding
What?
energy or surviving the depths of space.
He's
Among
even
Us,
battled
that's
the
funny.
warrior god Thor, who has thousands of years of combat experience and is fast enough to cross the universe in about 5 seconds, nearly 300 quadrillion times the speed of light.
No wonder the world's so scared of him. He's a green apple flavored behemoth of destruction with the mind of a cranky 4-year-old.
While the classic Savage Hulk persona may be a childish brute, there are several, maybe even thousands of other personalities cooped
Why
up
did he
within
like a
Banner's
symbiote,
Oh,
shattered
like-
psyche.
Joe Fixit is a
Spider-Man.
street smart bouncer. Doc Green is a super genius, and the Devil Hulk is the father figure Bruce never had. It's like an all-you-can-eat Hulk Emporium in Bruce's brain. We got your
I am
Dark
finding
Hulk,
out
Mindless
things I
Hulk,
never
Hulk
knew about
Squared,
Hulk.
and Claw,
All of
which
these
is
other
basically
forms and
the
things
Sad
like that and
Hulk.
whatnot, I
It's
never
kinda
knew
dumb.
this.
Despite seeing his human half as weak, Hulk and Bruce would finally unite against a cruel, uncaring world under a new persona, the Green Scar.
He brought a world war to Earth and tore the
Who was the
superhero
Green
community
Scar?
a new asshole. And by finally letting go of puny Banner, the Hulk became the unstoppable force
World Breaker is not a
everyone's
separate form of
always
personality,
feared.
but the
A
highest level
world
of
breaker.
Green Scar Hulk.
World is underselling.
Who is Green
The
Scar?
Savage Hulk once obliterated
I gotta
the
do some
entire
research.
universe with a thunderclap and bloodied Hyperion with a single punch. The same Hyperion who survived the collision of 2 universes unscathed. Which begs the question, how much more powerful is the Hulk at his maximum?
This one's all on me, Wiz. So, Hulk was once with this chick, Umar, ruler of the Dark Dimension.
Dormammu sister,
Hulk could
okay.
only match her strength for 6 minutes, but he made up for it in round 2 when he came back as the Green Scar and kept Hulk smashing for hours. It's likely they wait until dawn. That's a 12-hour session of Hulk smashing at most. My man.
Well, that would make the Green Scar 120 times stronger than the Savage Hulk. Multiplying that by the energy of the 2 colliding universes would yield 960 duovigintillion joules.
Duovigintillion? Who
That's
comes up with these
ridiculous
numbers,
number.
man?
All that from a single
What is a
battle?
duovigintillion?
Oh,
Like,
sweet summer child, Wiz. That's not the kind of smashing I meant.
You got to be kidding me.
where does the
I
number
just
stop?
invented
Like,
a
I
new
want
field of
to know where
science.
does number
The
stop? Where did they come up with all
science
these
of the-
doggone numbers?
Now, you might be thinking this
How many
gamma stuff
zeros is a
nuts,
dual
and you're right,
vigintillion?
because it's Satan magic.
So, turns out, gamma is actually directly connected to energy from hell, drawn from Marvel's ultimate satanic being, the One Below All. By using his powers, the Hulk is literally channeling the devil.
It's also what kept him alive all these years. Every time Bruce dies, his soul is sent to
So,
hell and can
Hulk
resurrect. Once
is the
returned to
devil
the
now?
world, his body will heal from whatever killed him. The dude literally can't die.
And after a journey into the lowest plane of hell,
So
the Hulk
how
even
can you
faced
have a
off
death
against
battle with
the
somebody
One
who
Below
can't
All
die?
and the ghost of his father.
Interesting.
In the greatest therapy session of all time, he thunderclapped those 2 assholes to smithereens.
See, this
Talk
is what's
about
hard
cathartic.
about
From
these
one man with crippling
comic
daddy
versus
issues to
manga
another.
type of debates
Well
and things
done,
like that and
sir.
whatnot.
What else
There's
can
so
you
many
say
different
but
iterations and so many
incredible?
different writers and things when it comes to American comics versus Japanese manga that You can literally
The
use
Saiyans,
anything.
a brutal alien race, interstellar conquerors.
And giant.
And I do know that there's more than
These
just a
famous
Kiritori
warriors are
from Dragon
defined by
Ball.
3 things.
But
their tenacity,
for the most
their
part,
pride,
it's
and their
been a
rage, which
Kiritori
fuels their
like,
world-destroying power.
it's hard.
No Saiyan can get
It's
even
hard to
close
really have
as
these
pissed off
comparisons
as
when you
Broly.
have so much source material to pull from.
Despite being of low birth, the infant Broly was considered a prodigy by Saiyan scientists due to his impossibly high power level of 10,000, enough to survive a planetary explosion.
What? Over 9,000? Alright, I'm sorry, I got it out of my system. Anyway, baby
Over
Broly was
9,000.
growing up nice and happy until he was
Freaking
driven
Nappa.
insane by baby Goku's incessant crying. Now, everyone complains that this is the lamest backstory ever, but have you played
It
Yoshi's
is a
Island?
horrible backstory.
Nope,
Yeah, he
it's
literally
not.
got
That's
pissed
the
off
original
because
story,
of
but
Goku's
with the
crying.
new movie, that's no longer canon. However, despite developing different personalities, both of these Brolys are essentially the same character in different situations.
The 2018 one is our primary source here, but we'll look at the original and similar Saiyans like Kale for
So
more
they are
info.
going to use Kale.
Whether it be jealousy for his own son or
Which
genuine
Kale is
fear
like
of
the
Broly's
female
potential,
Broly, if y'all
Vegeta,
don't know.
the king, not the prince, abandoned
And if you don't
Broly
know what
to a
Kale is, that means you
hellish
haven't watched
water
Super.
planet
Go
to
watch
die
Super.
With only his
That's a
father
fun show.
Paragus as company.
Not too much of a
Time
plot,
for
but it's a
Vegeta
fun
to get
show.
nuked. The planet, not the king. Well, I guess the king too. All thanks to the alien tyrant Frieza. Nice job getting rid of your crazy strong Saiyan, baby. Idiot.
Ironically, after decades of isolation, Broly and Paragus were found by Frieza and drafted into his army to eliminate the Saiyans on Earth. Goku and Vegeta, the prince, not the planet, or the king.
Thing is, Broly's not like the angry Saiyans. This guy's a gentle giant who would rather play with his big green alien dog than fight anybody.
Paragus molded Broly into a deadly warrior whether he liked it or not. Like most Saiyans, Broly can harness Ki, or one's inner life force, as an energy to enhance his physicality.
Or
See, I'm not
fire
as
from his hand in a
excited or
super
hype
laser
about
beam.
this because this
Broly's
is all
bread
stuff
and
I
butter
already know
is
about
his
Broly.
eraser cannon,
Like,
a green
yeah.
fastball that'll cross thousands of miles in seconds and vaporize planets.
He can barf lasers with his gigantic roar, shower the landscape with blaster meteor, or just straight murder people with his gigantic orgasm.
Gigantic Omega Storm.
Oh, that makes more sense. I'm gonna rename my dick that.
His most powerful technique, though, is a small ki bolt that Broly can feed to rapidly grow in size and consume entire worlds. The Omega Blaster.
Broly's arsenal isn't just blowing stuff up, though. He can use his ki for flight, telekinesis, and paralysis.
Despite being stuck in the space boonies all his life, he's an adaptable fighter who can match seasoned veterans.
Basically, he learns as he fights. And while most Saiyans get stronger every time they almost die, the Bromeister's strength is tied to his emotions. AKA, the angrier he gets, the stronger
Just
he
like
gets.
the Hulk.
Doesn't that sound familiar?
These power boosts are so great, he can match transformations like the Super Saiyan without even needing to transform.
But don't worry, he can do that too. His wrath state roids him up and makes him as strong as a Saiyan Great Ape without all the fur. Or
The legendary Super
Much to
Saiyan. Let's
Frieza's
go.
chagrin, though, Broly had never learned to unlock Super Saiyan and could not compete with Goku and Vegeta's stronger forms.
Solution? Murder Broly's dad to get him to transform.
Frieza is a dog.
Despite
Frieza's
the
something
physical
else, I
abuse
don't
he
wanna
suffered
curse.
at his father's hands, Paragus was still the only family Broly had, and losing that drove him over the edge.
That's basically what happened to me when my dad lived. Except I turned into a super alcoholic.
Although Broly
yeah.
didn't turn into a
Frieza's
typical
a female
Super
dog.
Welcome. Broly's new form
I'm trying
was
not to
actually
curse.
a
I don't
Super
like
Saiyan
cursing in my
C-type.
videos. I
This
really
is
don't.
an unleashed version of the repressed Super Saiyan A-type, which are both precursors of the B-type.
Daddy, you're going out for cigarettes again? Okay, I'll see you when you get back. Goodbye. Goodbye. I love you.
Hey,
What?
are you paying attention?
Yeah. The Super Saiyan Vitamin C form has the perfect energy control and let him wail on Frieza for over an hour. And this time I mean wail as in fight.
Right. Broly's power was so immense, it even made Goku, of all people, turn tail and run.
Goku was able to clash with Lord Beerus
this-
with enough force to
this is what I'm talking
potentially
about right
destroy
here.
all of Universe
They literally
7.
create shockwaves
Humongous
that went
cosmic
across the
structure
doggone
shown in
universe.
this symbolic
But hey,
model.
making the Dragon Ball universe 9 times larger than our own. Based on this, the shockwaves from their clash propagated 240 quadrillion times faster than light.
And after that, Goku became that powerful in his base form. Imagine how much stronger he was at Super Duper Pooper Scooper Saiyan.
Super duper
Or when
Super
fused with
Saiyan.
Vegeta into the almighty
Yeah, that power
Goku,
fusion, I know, but
being
base form
many
Vegeta
times
from
more
those who
powerful
better
than the
against
sum of
Broly
its
and
parts.
Super Saiyan Blue,
Broly got into a
Goku, and
dick
Super
measuring
Saiyan Blue Vegeta
contest
together.
with a friggin' Super Saiyan square
Duh.
in shattered reality.
And at the peak of his rage, he became the Warrior of Myth, destined to appear once every 1,000 years. The legendary Super Saiyan.
As a broccoli-haired freak, legendary Broly's power is so great that he needs to constantly let it out, or else he might self-destruct. I guess you could say his power is maximum.
He's easily among the strongest foes Goku's gone up against. That includes
power
beings
level of
capable
10,000
shaping
in
an
infancy.
infinite void just by powering up, or merging with the universe and affecting alternate timelines.
In his original timeline, the Brawl survived his energy exploding out of him all at once, and in canon, he took dozens of attacks from Gogeta Blue without any visible damage after fighting for hours.
His power comes at a cost, though. In his berserker state, Broly is wide open against an opponent who's just as
Basically
strong,
what they
but
just
far
put in
more
there
skilled.
was,
And
even
after
though
taking enough damage,
before
his
it was
rage will hit
canon,
its limits,
he had
and his power will fizzle
regenerative
out quick.
abilities,
He could even get
but
knocked
in
into lunar
canon,
force.
he has a
Broly
bunch of
did
sensitive
lose his
beings
fight
that he
with
can keep
Vegeta
healing
fair and
himself.
square. But with new friends at his side to support him and a new rival to teach him to temper his fury, the lonely Saiyan outcast finally got what his father could never give him: a family.
Aw, but that means he has even more to lose. So watch out, because this Super Saiyan's temper is legendary.
Alright, here we go. Let me see another doggone Dragon Ball Z character lose to a
All right,
Marvel
combatants
character.
are set.
Well,
Run the data
Superman's
through
not
all
Marvel, he's DC.
possibilities.
But
But
yeah.
first, if you want some more earth-shattering action, check out Wonder Woman 1984.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Warner Brothers.
They are
Pictures
really
and
pushing this
HBO Max.
Wonder Woman in
Wonder Woman
1984.
1984 is in
They literally played an ad at the
HBO Max
beginning.
on
I didn't
December
record.
25th.
Well, I was
Streaming on
recording, but I
HBO
was
Max
talking
for
over
limited
it while it
time,
was
31
playing.
days from
But
its theatrical release.
they're showing yet another
Wonder
ad
Woman
for it.
1984 is coming out in theaters and
How is that
HBO
movie, by
Max
the
on
way?
December
Can y'all let me know in the
25th.
comment section? Like, I heard it was not that great. But I'm
If you're
probably
as
still gonna watch it
entranced as
anyway.
we were with the first Wonder Woman, strap in for an action-packed 80s romp filled with heart, hope, epic fight scenes, and a few surprises.
I mean, I know I'm excited to see her swing on lightning.
And her golden armor that'll let her stand up to new villains like Maxwell Lord and the Cheetah. I'm fascinated by its composition, assuming a density of 1,000 kilograms per meter cubed.
Enough nerd speak, Wiz. If you like badass action sequences peppered with fun and humor, this movie will have something for everyone to enjoy, especially the tried and true fans.
Set in the 1980s, the height of America's power, pride, and glamorous excess, Diana's trying to save a world very different from the one she knew from the first film.
I can't
Carol
believe they
for All
seriously
and Wonder
put
World
two
definitely
separate
needs right
ads
now. I,
for
for one, am excited to
Wonder
see it
Woman
safely on the big
1984 here.
screen.
How much are they getting
Or at
paid for
home on
this show?
HBO Max in my jammies.
Wonder Woman
Yeah, the folks at Death Battle
1984
gotta make some
in
doggone
theaters
money.
and HBO Max on December 25th. Streaming on HBO Max for a limited time of 31 days from its theatrical release in the US only at no extra cost to subscribers. But right now, it's time for a Death Battle!
Alright, let's go. Let's get it. Broly chilling, minding his own business. Oh, okay. Hulk just smashing in. Did he kill one of the deers?
Hey, spiky hair man, what's this beauty planet?
You scared them away,
Really?
making me angry.
He got angry because he scared the deer away.
Like me.
Okay.
When I'm angry,
Show me.
How you gonna use Hulk's catchphrase on him? You won't like me when I'm angry. Hulk was like a bit.
Disappointed.
I like the animation quality they use in this one though. Way better than what they used for Sanji versus Rock Lee and some of the other stuff I've watched. I love it when they do it like this. Hulk is enjoying this. He's not even in Berserk right now. He is enjoying having somebody that he can fight.
Hulk ain't just incredible. Hulk is immortal.
He snatched his head off. See, how you gonna win somebody that can't die? You gonna win a death battle with somebody that can't die?
No, the devil.
It don't matter. He can't die. He done cut his head off, shot a hole in his head, had him looking like doggone Whitebeard.
Hulk smash.
This dude blocked his attacks with a shockwave, yo. I can't say that this fight is hype. Let's go, Broly. Even though I know you're still gonna lose. But let's go.
Think you're strong. Hulk's strongest there is. Yes, show me. Break the world. Break everything.
I love this Hulk though. This Hulk reminds me of Goku. Just want to fight for the sake of fighting. He disintegrated the Hulk, man. What?
Throat sore.
They let Broly win?
This just in.
They let
Breaking
Broly
news.
win?
Local area Saiyan literally too angry to die.
The Hulk had numerous advantages.
So,
over Broly,
somebody who
who's
literally
far
can't
more
die
experienced,
just
way
died in a
faster,
death battle.
and potentially smarter, depending on which Hulk.
I don't
was
get
in charge.
screw attack. I don't get death battle,
for
man.
control in Bruce's mind. It wasn't guaranteed he'd get one of the geniuses. Still, his healing factor was nuts. Broly wasn't gonna put him down with anything less than complete annihilation.
Fortunately for Broly, compared to his unbelievable power, the Hulk came up short.
I know what you're thinking. Hulk could destroy a universe 120 times over, while Goku could only manage a lowly 9.
But that was base Goku's strength. Broly's maximum, no pun intended, was far greater. Let's lay down some numbers.
As a legendary Super Saiyan, Broly was stronger than Super Saiyan Gogeta and took hits from Gogeta Blue without even bleeding.
Based on the Daizenshuu, the blonde Super Saiyan 3 form is about 400 times greater than Goku's base. Applied to Goku's new base in Dragon Ball Super, he would already be 30 times more powerful than World Breaker Hulk.
And that's before factoring in Super Saiyan Blue and Gogeta, which are way stronger
Which
than
I
Super
get all
Saiyan
this
3.
logic. This is
With
my
this in
logic to
mind,
begin
legendary
with.
Super
The
Saiyan
Dragon
Broly
Ball
is
Z
thousands,
verse is just
possibly
insane when
millions
it
of
comes to
times
like
stronger
power
than the
scaling and
World
power
Breaker we've
leveling.
seen. While the Hulk's
But
strength can keep increasing, so will Broly's.
when they
And
went
it's
against
unlikely to be
Goku,
able to
not-
catch up before being
God dang it.
overwhelmed.
But
After
when they
all,
went
there
against
have been multiple
Superman,
times when the strain on Hulk's
they
body
didn't
turned him
use
back
none of this
into
doggone
banner.
stuff.
With
So
that
I
mega
want to see
power
Broly
difference,
versus
there's
Superman.
no
Do
way
a
the
death
Saiyan
battle.
wouldn't
Broly
have
versus
fear.
doggone
Even stuff
Superman.
like breaking space and time is nothing new to Broly and other Dragon Ball characters.
And don't misunderstand the Hulk's encounter with the One Below All. There's no
Because
evidence
you
he
literally went
directly
in here and said
overpowered
that
actual
Hulk is somebody
Satan,
that's
just
unkillable.
dispersed his
So
cloudy
if
avatar.
Broly can
Hulk
kill
even
Hulk,
said he was just
then I
doing
want to
that
see what
to buy
Broly can do
time.
against Superman.
Broly's flight allowed him
Make
greater
that fight
maneuverability
happen.
and area control. Plus, he could attack at a distance with Ki. When Hulk did close that gap, Broly's
I'm happy
force
anytime
field and
anime gets a
paralysis
win, though.
protected him
I'm
up
not gonna lie
close.
to you.
And it's unlikely Hulk could land a lucky fatal blow, considering Broly took hits from Gogeta Blue, who's millions of times stronger than the World Breaker. You get the idea.
That leads us to our last and most important question. Could Broly bypass Hulk's immortality to put him down and take the win? Surprisingly,
So they address this.
Whenever the Hulk or Bruce die, his healing factor kicks in to fix whatever wound killed him in the first place.
meaning he still needs some element of his physical
Well,
body
my
that can
first
heal
off,
itself
dear
in order to
Jimmy,
come back to
skeleton
life.
took
The hypothalamus is key.
many
to this.
years of past
Once
with
it was
Warren,
destroyed
you're right,
by
and
Hawkeye
radiation
and his
is
special
so-
arrow, Bruce took months to come back from the dead. With Broly's incredible power, there was no doubt he could vaporize Hulk and leave nothing left to heal.
Like basically every Dragon Ball Z fight
Okay.
ever.
The Hulk was an incredible opponent, but the legendary
I
Super
got it.
Saiyan's
That
boundless
makes
power,
sense.
arena control, range of techniques, and Saiyan rage spelled the end for the not-so-jolly Green
So
Giant.
basically, it's
This
like with
incredible
Piccolo
fight was insane.
or
The winner
with Boo,
is
more
Broly.
likely, because Boo, you had to kill every little bit of him so he couldn't regenerate. That's what they're saying about Hulk. They had to kill every little bit of him.
A strange green man in a zoot suit.
I still want to
That's
see
a letter for
Broly
you.
versus
Sounds
Superman.
legit. Give me. Dad?
Thank you so much for watching this season finale to one of the honestly best years we've ever had. And next season, we'll be celebrating 10 years of Death Battle with some of the biggest and
But-
wildest episodes we've ever done.
That was it. That was my live reaction to Hulk versus Broly. That was a good fight. That was a really, really good fight, and I didn't realize this was their season finale. I love the animation quality of it. Before they went on and explained it at the end, I was lost because I thought from the beginning that Broly was going to win, but knowing Screw Attack and how they do different things, I felt like they were going to give the edge to doggone Hulk, especially when they explained that he can't die. He can be revived from anything because his soul just go to hell and they come right back. Like, who knew that? Like, well, I didn't know that. I'm pretty sure a bunch of other people knew that. So I was just like, yeah, they're gonna give it to Hulk. But I'm glad my boy Broly took a dub, and I'm happy anytime anybody in the Animeverse gets a dub. Did you guys like this video? Did you guys like the fight? Let me know in the comment sections down below. Also, don't forget to share this with your friends and family. Also, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Like, that does help me out. I do plan on putting out more videos just like this. And give me some ideas in the comment section about what videos that y'all want to see me react to and things like that or whatnot. But that's all the time I got for today. Thank you guys. Y'all have an awesome day. Talk to you later.